representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my first time viewers, shout out to last time viewers, shout out to the people that's viewing this video, whether religiously or in passing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified when I go on live, man. Please leave your comments down below as well, man. Okay, so the Philadelphia Eagles got an injury update. So Devontae Smith will not be playing tomorrow versus the LA Rams. Tomorrow night he would not be. Of course, everybody on the offensive side has to step up. We got Dallas Goedert back. You know what I mean? We still got weapons at the end of the day. But I don't know how dynamic this offense will be ran without Smitty. But I'm pretty sure we will be good. What's going on? What's going on, Jod? What's up, man? I'm pretty sure. Thank you for subscribing because you actually, you was the first one to pop up for real. I'm pretty sure we'll be good though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. We got a couple wide receivers. Let's put it like that. We got Johnny Wilson. We got Anaya Smith. Britton Covey. He came back. I don't know if he's going to play that wide receiver 2, position, but we got a couple of wide receivers. We still got Paris Campbell. You know what I mean? But for me, it's either between Johnny Wilson or Anaya Smith. Oh snap! And we got Jahan Dotson. So you know what? Jahan Dotson might be at that number 2 position, and Britton Covey or Johnny Wilson might be at that number 3. It's going to be a rotation for number 3 for sure, but Jahan Dotson will take that number 2 spot. So I totally forgot about that. So I'm not too worried. You know what I mean? Offensively, I'm not too worried. Jahan Dotson is not a bum, but this is his time to show up and show out for real. Now you are in position to actually take over as wide receiver number 2. So I really want to see what your game is about. You know what I mean? I want to see what his game is about. I want to see if, is he a bust for the Philadelphia Eagles? I don't believe so. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to see, is he a bust for the Philadelphia Eagles? So that's the injury update. Like I said, Britton Covey will be playing in this game. You know what I mean? He got it. He got to work his way back in. So with that being said, I do think that Johnny Wilson will get a little bit more reps than Britton Covey at the wide receiver 3 position. Between Johnny Wilson and Anaya Smith, I do think Britton Covey will be rotated in there somehow, some way. I'm not sure. If he's on a minute restriction, but we'll see though. You know what I mean? On the defensive side, it seems like everybody's good on the defensive side. It seems like we're not really missing nobody on the defensive side besides Bryce Huff. But like I said earlier, man, this will be a challenge for our cornerbacks. They still don't have listen, a lot of these media outlets still don't have, Quinyon Mitchell on their top 10. You know what I mean? They still got players like LaShawn Lattimore up there, and it's just blasphemy at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Listen, the hate is real, but it is what it is, though. Like, we don't really go off of what people say. We just go off of what we do on the field, and that's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for. We just go based off of what we do on the field. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, though. So we're going to go in that game. We're going to tear it up. You know what I mean? I feel like our cornerbacks will do a good job. Now, we are playing 2 very good, like I said in my last video, we're playing 2 very good wide receivers, Puka Nacua, and we playing Cooper Kupp. You know what I mean? Two formidable wide receivers. Still Matthew Stafford. Listen, they schedule don't say that they are a good team. They say that they are the middle of the pack NFL team. But, Matthew Stafford is slinging the ball any day. I mean, he's a gunslinger. He's still got the arm talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing for him to just bounce back at any given game and throw a party. You know what I mean? Have 3 touchdowns, 332 yards, 3 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Like, just pinpoint accuracy. He still got that in his arsenal. And It's nothing for him to do that. So our defense got to come with their A game. You know what I mean? Offensively, Kellen Moore has to dial up something that we can run for real. You know what I mean? I hope Devontae Smith get better. You know what I mean? This hamstring has been lingering for quite some time now. Not saying that it had any effect on his previous games, but it has been lingering. You know what I mean? Him and AJ Brown has been dealing with a lot of injuries this season. That's why their numbers are down. You know what I mean? I feel like if they were healthy like last year, you would have saw another 1,000 yards, at least 1,000 from the both of them. AJ Brown probably with 1,200, Smitty probably with 1,000. You know what I mean? Saquon with 1,000 rushing yards, and Jalen Hurts with another 600 to 700 rushing yard year. You know what I mean? So, but you know, injuries have taken a toll on our wide receivers. You know what I mean? But it's okay though, because we are in good position. I feel like we can finish out the season very strong, to where as though, you know, we're going to need them coming postseason. So it's all right now. You know what I mean? It's okay. You know what I mean? Let Smitty rest up. You know what I mean? Let him get that hamstring straightened out, because that could be a lingering injury, and you don't want that to actually linger during the postseason. So we're definitely going to need him. And like I said, we got pieces to actually step up. Now, let me knock on my steering wheel. If AJ Brown ends up going down, that'll be an issue. That'll be an issue. You know what I mean? And we don't want both our wide receivers to go down. You know what I mean? Because who can really put in work without wide receiver number 1 and number 2? I don't know nobody who can besides the greats. I don't know nobody who can. If you take away Zay Flowers and if you take away Isaiah Likely, if you leave him with Nelson Aguilar and, you know, Rashad Bateman, he don't nearly do as much damage. You know what I mean? If you take away Jamar Chase and just have T. Higgins, he don't nearly do as much damage. You know what I mean? If you take away Brandon Ayuk, we see it. There's nearly not enough damage in the passing game. If you take away CeeDee Lamb or you got CeeDee Lamb, but you don't have no wide receiver 2 or 3. We see how the Cowboys are looking, even with Dak Prescott in the lineup. You know what I mean? I can go on and on. So only the greats can get away with it, like Patrick Mahomes. He has worked with less. You feel what I'm saying? He has worked with less. I can even throw Josh Allen in there. You know what I mean? He has worked with less. So I'm not saying Josh Allen is a great, but he's a very, very, very good, talented quarterback. So yeah, man. So I just hope that we can remain healthy. You know what I mean? We got Jordan Mailata back as of last game. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll be all right, man. We'll be all right. You know what I mean? So with that being said, tune in to another video tomorrow before the game. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, every Tuesday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, a Sportsmanlike Talk Show with Rel and Trail. Every Tuesday. If we got to change the date, I will put it in the community post on YouTube. You know what I mean? But you already know. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please leave your comments down below. Please make sure that y'all subscribe. Jod, what it do, man? If I'm saying your name right, let me know. Jod Sinka. You sound like an anime character. I ain't gonna even hold you. Your name sound like an anime character. You feel what I'm saying? But you already know, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Gang, I'm about to get ready for work. You already.